Outlaws Motorcycle Club case. A member of the Outlaws Motorcycle Club has been sentenced to death, and 2 others received life imprisonment for the gruesome murder of a German property broker, Hans Peter Walter Mack. Mack's dismembered body was discovered in a freezer in Pattaya last year. Initially, the Pattaya Provincial Court sentenced all 3 defendants to death on charges of premeditated murder and concealing a body. However, as 2 of them confessed, their sentences were commuted to life imprisonment. The crime, committed in July last year, shocked the public and made international headlines. The investigation revealed that Olaf Torsten, Petra Krissel Grungrief, and Zaruk Karimuddin were responsible for abducting and murdering Mack before transferring 3.35 million baht from his bank account. While the trio initially denied involvement, evidence gathered by the police led to their indictment. A related case saw another German suspect, identified only as Enrico, sentenced to 6 years in prison for money laundering and receiving stolen property related to the crime. Casino Legalization Bill. The Thai government is exploring the legalization of casinos within entertainment complexes, with Deputy Finance Minister Julapun Amornvivat stating that the government will select their locations to ensure fair bidding. The initiative aims to boost tourism and economic growth, with projections suggesting an investment of at least 100 billion baht and an annual GDP increase of 0.2% during construction and 0.7% after opening. A public hearing on the bill was completed in August, with the final version expected to be submitted to the cabinet by year-end. Under the proposed law, casino operators would need a 30-year license, requiring a registration fee of 5 billion baht and an annual payment of 1 billion baht. Entry fees for Thai nationals and restrictions for individuals under 20 years of age have also been outlined. The bill's progress is part of the Pheu Thai-led government's policy, with ongoing discussions to address concerns raised by coalition partners. Political tensions between Pheu Thai and Bum Jaithai. A rift has emerged between the ruling Pheu Thai and Bum Jaithai parties, raising speculation about early elections. While relations have generally been amicable since the formation of the coalition government, disagreements over issues such as cannabis decriminalization and constitutional amendment procedures have tested their alliance. The latest controversy involves the Khao Kradong land dispute in Buri Ram, Bum Jaithai's political stronghold. The State Railway of Thailand, SRT, under the supervision of Pheu Thai, has filed a case to reclaim land allegedly misallocated by the Department of Lands, Dole, overseen by Interior Minister Anyatan Charnverkal of Bum Jaithai. This dispute directly impacts the Chidchob family, founders of Bum Jaithai. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawat's recent criticism of coalition partners for lack of cooperation has added to the tension. However, both parties remain committed to maintaining the coalition, even as they prepare for potential rivalries in the next general election. UN report on gender gaps in Thailand. A United Nations working group has urged Thailand to strengthen legal protections for women, especially those from vulnerable groups, despite progress in gender equality. After a 12-day visit to key locations, the group highlighted pervasive gender-based violence and gaps in access to justice and essential services. The report cited over 30,000 cases of sexual violence annually, with only 5,000 reported to the police and 1,500 leading to arrests. Domestic violence cases also remain underreported and underprosecuted. Technology-facilitated violence and practices such as female genital mutilation in certain regions were noted as growing concerns. Marginalized groups, including refugees, stateless persons, and LGBT+ individuals, face compounded discrimination. The group recommended decriminalizing sex work, improving resource allocation for shelters, and enhancing training for law enforcement on anti-discrimination practices. While praising initiatives like the establishment of one-stop crisis centers, the group emphasized the need for better funding, accessibility, and long-term support for survivors. They also called for greater collaboration with civil society organizations to ensure comprehensive support for victims.